A very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are doing well and taking care of yourself and also studying hard at home. So today we are going to start our fourth chapter, that is adjectives, which is on page number 29. Among the 8 parts of speech we have discussed noun, pronoun, and now we are going to discuss adjectives. Right? Adjectives are one of the 8 parts of speech, right? So in this chapter we are going to learn about adjective and their various types and where we can use these adjectives and all these things. Okay, so let's start. First of all, there is a rewind on the definition of adjective. What is an adjective? You have learned that an adjective is a word used to qualify or describe a noun or a pronoun. So we know that adjective is a word which is used to qualify or describe a noun or pronoun. Means in a sentence, the word which describes a noun or pronoun or gives more information about a noun or pronoun, that is known as adjective. Okay, words that are used to describe a noun or pronoun are called adjective. Like for example, if you say that she is a good girl, then the word good is adjective because the word good is describing the pronoun she. वो कैसी है? वो अच्छी है. By the word good, we come to know that she is a good girl, right? But if you write bad, then the meaning is changed, right? And she becomes bad girl. Okay, so the adjectives are the word which are used to describe a noun or pronoun. Okay, so let's look at let's be more clear about it. Can you say which of the highlighted words below have been used as adjectives? Try to identify the different types of adjectives used. So in this paragraph they have provided us some some words, and we are asked to identify which kind of adjective, are they adjective or not, and which kind of adjective are they. Okay, Kolkata is my city. The word my city. Whose city? My city. Kolkata is a big city. Big. What kind of city? Big city. It stands on the left bank of the beautiful river Hooghly. Left bank. Which bank? Left bank. Beautiful river. How's the river? The river is beautiful. This river is a tributary of the Ganges. So, this river. Which river? This river. The river usually has enough water throughout the year. How much water? Enough water. Kolkata has 2 railway stations. How many railway stations? 2 railway stations. There are many monuments in the city. How many monuments? Many. So many monuments. Each monument is quite stunning. Each monument. Each and every monument is quite stunning. Which monument is my favorite? The Victoria Memorial, of course. Which monument is my favorite? The Victoria Memorial. Okay, now look at the words my city. Here the highlighted word is my, which is describing the city. Whose city? My city. So all these highlighted words are describing a noun. Like big is describing city. What kind of city is this? Left is describing bank. Which bank? Left bank or right bank, right? Beautiful is describing river. This describing river. Which river? Okay. Then enough water. Enough is describing water, giving more information about water. Then 2 is describing railway station. Many is describing monuments. Each is describing monument. Which describing monument is my favorite. Okay. So all the highlighted words above have been used to describe or qualify nouns. So all the words, all the highlighted words, all the blue colored words are used to describe some noun. I told you, no, my is describing city, big is describing city. Okay, so these are used to describe a noun, means they are giving more information about the nouns. Which nouns? I told you, no, my city, then city is the noun, city, here city is the noun, big city, then big is describing the city, beautiful river, river is the noun, and beautiful is describing the river, noun, right? So let us revise what you have learned about the different kinds of adjectives. So now you understood that all these words which are describing a noun or pronoun are known as adjectives. So after the definition, let's move on to the kinds of adjectives. What are the kinds of adjectives? As they have told you to rewind the adjectives, we have already studied in our class 7, right? So adjectives of quality describe the kind of quality of a person or thing. Okay, the first one is adjective of quality. What are the how many types of adjectives are there? There are 6 types of adjectives. Okay, 6 kinds of adjectives. The first one is adjective of quality. Okay, so what is adjectives of quality? Adjectives of quality describe the kind or quality of a person or thing. By the name itself, quality, we understand that adjective of quality tells something about the quality of a person or a thing. Okay, for example, big city, beautiful bride. Okay, they are, the word big and beautiful are describing the nouns city and bride respectively, right? Big is describing city and beautiful is describing bride. So these are describing the quality of city and bride, right? Big and beautiful are describing the quality of city and bride. This is why these are known as adjectives of quality. Understood? Next one is adjective of quantity. Adjectives of quantity. What is that? Adjectives of quantity indicate how much of a thing is meant. For example, little rain, enough water. So adjective of quantity means the amount or the how much a thing is meant. The amount. Okay, how much, what is the quantity of something. Okay, this is known as adjective of quantity. When you say find a word which is describing some quantity of a noun or amount of a noun, okay, then this is known as adjective of quantity. Like example, little rain. How much rain? The little rain. Okay, amount of rain. Okay, enough water. Okay, enough water. जितना चाहिए उतना water. So these are known as adjectives of quantity, which tell us about the quantity or amount of something. Like any. Okay, he did not eat any bread. Then I need some money. So in this manner, some and any, these types of words are known as adjectives of quantity. Okay. Next one is adjective of number. Adjectives of number is the third type of adjective. So what does it mean? Adjectives of number indicate how many of a thing is meant. For example, 2 stations, 6 ferries. So adjectives of number deals with the number of something or someone. Like how many or how many of a thing is meant. Okay, how many, not how much. When how much, about the amount, right? When you will find how much, then it is adjective of quantity, and when you get how many, then it will be adjective of number. Okay, how much is something uncountable, right? But many is something which may be countable. Okay, so that's a clue. So to understand. So when you ask a question that how much, and the answer you get is adjectives of quantity, and when you ask the question how many, and the answer you get is known as the adjectives of number. So adjective of number deals with how many. Okay, the number of thing. Okay, the number of thing, how many of a thing is meant. Okay, for example, 2 stations, 2. So this is a number, no? How many stations? 2 stations. So 2 is an adjective of number. and 6 fairies. How many fairies? 6 fairies. So 6 is an number, right? It is telling about how many. Okay, so the word 6 and 2 are adjectives of number. Now look at this. Adjectives of number are of 3 kinds. Now the adjectives of number are also classified into 3 types. What are they? First one is definite numeral adjectives. Definite numeral adjectives means definite numeral adjectives state the exact number of people or things they are of. People or things. Definite numeral adjectives. It means that you will get exact number of people or things. Okay, so they are also of definite numeral adjectives are also of 2 kinds, cardinals and ordinals. So let us understand first of all this, and then we'll be more clear. Like cardinals tell us the number of people or things. Number. Okay, number of people or things. For example, 30 years, 22 days, 6 fairies, 2 glasses. So these types of numbers which are used to describe a noun are known as cardinals. Okay. Definite numeral adjectives are of 2 kinds, cardinals and ordinals. Okay. When you get an exact number of people and thing, then it will be a definite numeral adjective. Okay. And it is also under adjective of number. But under definite numeral adjective, the cardinals mean 30 years, 22 days, like this exact number of people or thing. Okay, number of people and thing. Okay, but ordinals tell us the order of people or thing in a series. Okay, where the people or thing stands. Okay, ordinals means those which show in what order things stands. Okay, like first, second, third. Okay, these types of, for example, second example, 6th month of the year. So this second, 6th, first. Okay, these types of first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6th. These types of numbers, these types of words which tell us about the order of people or thing, then it is known as ordinals. Okay, cardinals are exact numbers of people and thing. Ordinals are the place or the order where the people or thing stand. Okay, so this is the first type of adjective of number, that is definite numeral adjective. Now second one is indefinite numeral adjective. What is indefinite numeral adjective? Indefinite numeral adjective do not indicate an exact number. Okay, they do not indicate exact number. Definite numeral adjective indicate exact number. Okay, like 2, 3. But indefinite numeral adjectives do not indicate exact number. For example, few children, many people. Can you find any exact number here? Few children means कुछ बच्चे. Many people, बहुत सारे लोग. कितने लोग? Can you find any कितने बच्चे? Do you find any exact number? No. So this is known as indefinite numeral adjective. Okay. Now third one is distributive numeral adjective. Distributive numeral adjective refer to each one of a number. Okay. बहुत सारे में से एक एक करके. Then it is known as distributive numeral adjective. For example, every child. Okay. Every child. Each person, एक एक को, प्रत्येक को. Okay, these types of word are known as distributive numeral adjectives. Okay, not all the children or many people, right? Every child, so एक एक बच्चे को, each person, एक एक इंसान को. Okay, so these types of हर एक बच्चे को, every child means हर एक बच्चे को, each person means एक एक करके हर इंसान को. So these types of words are known as distributive numeral adjectives. Clear? Definite numeral adjective are exact numbers. Indefinite numeral adjectives are not exact numbers, and distributive numeral adjectives are refer to each one of a number. Each one, प्रत्येक. ठीक है? और प्रत्येक करके एक एक. और इंडेफिनिट न्यूमरल के अंडर में हमारा कार्डिनल और ऑर्डिनल आ जाता है. कार्डिनल is for exact numbers of people and things, and ordinal is for the order where the people and thing stand in a series. Okay, next one is after the, these are all the types of adjectives of number. So our fourth type of adjective is demonstrative adjectives. Now what are they? Demonstrative adjective indicate which person or thing we are talking about. Okay, for example, this river, those girls. So by the word demonstrative itself, we come to know that demonstrative means to point out at something, right? We knew about the pronouns also. There were demonstrative pronouns also. So demonstrative adjectives are the words which are used to point out something. Okay, like this river, those girls. Okay, so this, those, that. Okay, these types of words which are used to denote or point on an noun or pronoun, then it is known as demonstrative adjective. Okay, about, it tells us about which person or thing we are talking about. Okay, the words this, that, these and those can be used both as adjectives and as pronouns. We already studied, right, that this, that, these and those can be demonstrative pronouns also. It is important to distinguish between the two functions. Okay, this, that, these and those can be used as an adjective and pronoun also, but you must be clear about the difference of their use. Okay, we cannot write everywhere, anywhere. Okay, the easiest way to determine the part of speech is to examine whether the word qualifies a noun or points to a noun. Okay, so this is a trick to understand whether they are used as a pronoun or adjective. How will you understand? You will have to look and understand whether these words are used to describe the noun or point to a noun. Like, you will get clear. Demonstrative adjective will always be followed by a noun. Okay, so this is a trick to understand. When this, that, these and those are being used as a demonstrative adjective, then you will find a noun just after the adjective. Okay, so look at this. This is a charming old city. This is a charming old city. Here, this is a charming old city. After this, no noun is there. After this, no noun is there. And also, this is a charming old city. We are pointing on a city, right? We are not telling something about the city. I mean, we are telling about charming old city, but this is not used as a adjective. The word this is not used as an adjective. This is used as a pronoun. Okay, by pointing out, we are pointing. Then when you point on something, then it becomes a pronoun. Okay, this is a demonstrative pronoun, not demonstrative adjective. Look at that, pronoun, pointing to the noun city. Okay, we are pointing to the noun city. We are not describing, I mean, the word this is not describing the city. This is pointing to the noun city. So this is a demonstrative pronoun and not demonstrative adjective. Okay, and after this, no, immediately after this, no noun is there. So you will understand that pronoun, this is used as a demonstrative pronoun. Okay, and here, this book is very interesting. This book is very interesting. Here, this, after this, you will find a noun. Okay, so when you find a noun after this and the word this is describing the noun, then it is known as demonstrative adjective. Here this is used as a demonstrative pronoun, and in the second sentence this is used as a demonstrative adjective because immediately after this a noun is there and this is describing the noun book. This book is very interesting. Which book? This book is very interesting. So it is telling about the book, describing about the book, which is a noun, and book is written immediately after the word this. That is why adjective. This is used as an adjective. Qualifying the noun book. This is qualifying the noun book. When you find this, that, these and those pointing on something, then it will be, and you'll not find any noun immediately after these words, then it will become demonstrative pronouns. And if you find a noun immediately after these words and these words will describe the or qualify the noun, then it will known as demonstrative adjective. Clear? Next one is interrogative adjectives. This is very easy. Interrogative adjectives are used with nouns to ask questions. Okay, interrogative adjectives are used to ask questions. They are used with the noun. Which city? Whose pen is this? Okay, so for example, which city and whose pen, and others are also there like whose car is that? Which book did you buy? So these types of words which are used to ask a question, which are used with a noun to ask a question, they are known as interrogative adjective. Now you will get confused that there is pronoun also, no, interrogative pronouns. So this is a trick to understand. Keep in mind that when you find a noun immediately after which, whose, what, then it will be an interrogative adjective. Okay, interrogative adjective with a noun, and interrogative pronouns doesn't come with a, doesn't followed, is not followed with a noun. Means if you find that what is that, what is this, so what is this, after what no noun is there, is there. Okay, so it means that this is known, this is used as an interrogative, interrogative pronoun. And when you say that what, whose pen is this, what time is it, which city do you live in, so in these sentences you find a noun after the words which, what, right? So in this manner you will identify that this is interrogative adjective. Okay, in interrogative adjective the words which and whose, what, which, okay, they are used with a noun, okay, not alone. Okay, and so by and interrogative pronouns you will not find a noun after these words. Okay, clear? Like this one also. Okay, when you find a noun after the words which, whose, then it will become an interrogative adjective. Clear? And not interrogative pronoun. So next one is possessive adjective. So possessive means अपना होना, अपना अधिकार, मालिकाना हक. Okay, possessive adjective show belonging or possession. Okay, I told you that possessive adjective show the possessive means belonging, किसी पे मेरा, उसका, किसी पे हक होना, मालिकाना हक होना, अधिकार होना. ठीक है, right on something. For example, my bag. Okay, इस पे मेरा हक है, my bag. Okay, their house, उनका घर. So these types of adjective which tell us about the possession or belonging. And if you ask a question whose, then you will get the answer and it will be the possessive pronoun, like whose bag, whose house, whose car. So and the answer will be a possessive adjective. Okay, possessive adjective show belonging or possession, hak, adhikar. Okay, so my, their, her, his, its, our, all these are known as possessive adjectives. Okay, so as there are also possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns also, so you must be very clear about their use, right? It is important to understand the difference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. Okay, don't get confused with possessive adjective and possessive pronouns, like possessive interrogative adjective and interrogative pronoun, and possessive, what was that? demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronouns, right? So in this manner, this the trick to identify the possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives is very easy in both the three cases, like demonstrative pronoun, demonstrative adjective, interrogative pronoun, interrogative adjective, and possessive pronoun, possessive adjective. Okay, so how can you identify them? Look at the lines. My aunt wrote me a letter. This aunt of mine lives in Canada. Look at the word my. After my, aunt is there, which is a noun. But after mine, this aunt of mine lives in Canada. After mine, no noun is there. Okay. Jasbir spoke to a friend of his about this problem. After his, no noun is there. His friends has promised. After his, friend is there, which is a noun. Okay. So the underlined words have been used as adjectives because they qualify the nouns that follow them. Okay, so underlined words means my aunt. My is denoting or identifying or telling something about the my is qualifying the noun aunt. That is why aunt noun is written just after my. So here my is a possessive adjective. Okay, and his friend. So his friend. Whose friend? His friend. So this is known as possessive adjective. So when you ask whose, then the answer you get is the possessive adjective. No, I told you my aunt. Whose aunt? My aunt. His friend. Whose friend? His friend. So his is describing or qualifying the noun friend, and friend, the noun friend is written just after his. This is why this is known as possessive adjective. His and my are known as possessive adjective. But mine and his, look at them. Mine, this aunt of mine, no noun is there, and after his also no noun is there. So they are known as possessive pronouns. The highlighted words are possessive pronouns. These highlighted words are possessive pronouns. So this is a trick to understand. If you find a noun just after the words my and possessive words, right, like my, his, her, him. So if you find the pronoun just after the words like interrogative words like which, whose, and then my, your, his, and then this, that, those, these, then they become adjective and not pronoun. Okay, clear? If you find a noun just after them, okay, so then you will not have to confuse about their adjectives or pronouns. If you find the noun just after the words which, whose, what, my, your, his, her, then this, that, those, these, then it will be clear that these are adjectives and not pronouns. Okay, so in this chapter we have learned about adjective. There are 6 kinds, and whether the uses of pronouns and adjectives, the differences between the use of possessive, interrogative, and demonstrative pronouns and adjectives, and many more things. So I hope you all have understood, and if you still have any doubt or confusion, then contact me. The class is over here. Thank you.